Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a really cute Volkswagen Beetle convertible with a little dent right in the rear quarter. I think it's 2015, it might be a 2016. But if you guys see, this thing has gone right through the body line, and it is, oh gosh, I would have to say 8 or 9 level of difficulty out of 10. This one is not an easy dent by any means. So what we're going to do is kind of similar to that other one that we did the other day on a similar body line. I forget what kind of car it was. But I'm going to attack this dent from the top first, grab the jackhammer with the squishy on top, and just really break down this brow before I go for anything. On the front edge right here and on the down here on the lower edge, there's just a brow that is holding that metal in. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I got the microphone on. My voice is kind of harshed out because I'm kind of sick, but I don't want to say that because I never ever want to put that into existence. So I'm feeling excellent and I'm not sick. But my voice sounds like I might have been recently. So what I'm going to do is do a little brow work here, and somebody in a recent comment said that they wanted to see more brow work, so I think we're going to keep you guys in for this part. I will say thank you everybody for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to hit the subscribe button, wifey and I love that. We love seeing the community grow. I'm looking for my tight lines. There's obviously a little bit of right there. If you see guys, I'm topping with about 2.5 pounds of pressure. Like I'm just lifting this hammer and letting it fall. So it's not like we're beating down the brows. We're just baby tapping it. And I do have it fairly warm. It is kind of windy out. I've got a little bit of a, got the Get a Grip product on here holding the, in case it starts raining, but let's see how warm this is. 90. Gosh, it was just up to over 100. Get this thing back up here to over 100. And these are the tools that we will be using. Obviously the jackhammer, Hemi Tappy, Hemi Squishy R4 Tappy. Let's tighten it back up. And then some Perfected and some coffee. Get this thing back up to about 110 degrees. We are out here in nature. And let me tell you about the access on this. I thought that it would have a dual skin, that we would just be doing blue pole only, which would make a very, very lesser result. But I went like this and I felt up underneath this felt. Oh, get that? I felt under the felt, but pun intended. There's a screw that holds in this one right here. And if I got a little tiny screwdriver back here or really needed more access, I could. But I think what I'm going to do is just have my tool come right up in here. And you guys can see I can touch the back of this metal. This is actually a single skin. So I can just basically reach up behind this dent and work it out with squishy. It feels like it's starting to get warm. 104, 105. It's getting hotter. We want it up around that 115 to go for the center. So while we're waiting for it to warm up, keep some of these brows going down. And I'm using a little bit of the fog. We can always turn it like this, let you look into it a little bit sharper. Obviously it tightens up right here on this edge. You hear that sound? That's where it's the tightest. On my front edge, right there, which is amazing. You really don't want to make the dent bigger before you take it out. It's counterintuitive, but that's actually what releases the tension. So brow work is something that I started figuring out about 5 or 6 years into the business. And then about 15 or 20 years into the business, I figured out how really important it is. Excuse me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the tightest fog line I can see. I know it's a little bit tight right here. And I'm just kind of feathering off this edge, guys. So hopefully we'll be able to keep you in for this whole thing. This is a dent that I would plan about an hour for. And obviously if we can get it out in, you know, 10 or 12 minutes of pure, raw, uncut footage, that's what we would love to do. So my hand is like this. I'm just sitting there with my hand, and it's going to go off the tire. And my thumb is just basically holding this it's an H32, actually, not an R32. I always call it an R32 tip, but it's an H tip with the red squishy cap. I'm down on the bottom edge, guys, and I'm just trying to straighten out a little bit of this meat out of the bottom edge first. Nice and warm, and I'm just going real slow with it. And like I said in the last video that had a similar dent, they used a similar tool, and it had that body line that was like this. When you get in tight with it, the squishy tip doesn't dial in the way you'd like. Now I'm back on this brow because it was definitely significant, and it didn't come down all the way. Gonna give it some more taps. I want to give that metal some release before I give it, you know, the final pushes. I'd say we got about 40% of it out so far. Okay, we're back, guys. Little battery malfunction. So before I take this tool and go for the last bit of it, what I am going to do is grab a little bit of the electrical tape and just give it a little tiny baby wrap of electrical tape. A little bit more of a squishy tip, and a lot easier to dial in than that one. And we're still right up there at about 110, I think. 104, 107, 101, 110. Right in the center. I'm going to come from this body line and go up. And here we go. Real baby slow pushes. And if you guys want me to be completely honest, it's almost wanting to crack this fragile paint even at this stage of heat and delicacy. It's just going almost, but we're really slowly getting the meat of that out. I'm coming up through the body line again. I have to really take my time. Zen moded out there, guys, a little bit, but I will say, let's get the board back a little bit more. There's a little part of that dent down here that I did not finish with the squishy. We'll get that out. I'll try to get back a little bit and show you a little bit more. Some of those severe pushes, I mean, I wouldn't say severe. I'd say I had to put about 6 to 8 pounds of pressure, which on a real tight dent like this, yeah, that's pretty severe. Back up on these brows again because they're tight. I mean, I'll go back and forth on this thing for a while. We might even do like a super speedy, or just come back and show you the end result, because the last 5% of a dent, guys, is where I spend about 95% of my effort. So hopefully you guys can still hear me if we got the microphone still on. I know I'm tapping away and talking at the same time. But yeah, we're just keeping it real warm, watching these lines wherever they pinch out, giving it a nice little straightening that out. And I know even if I straighten it out too much or flatten it out, I can always come back with another tool underneath. The access, the positive energy, is a really nice car for a really nice person, and I only say that when it's true. So that's what also helps, you know, knowing that you're helping somebody out. Like I say about the YouTube guys, I don't do this to teach, I just do this to show you guys what I know. If anybody learns from it, that's great. We are right on the body line now, and I got to take this off. I got to take that stuff off. Come on now. It was good that we had that, but now we have to dial in, get this last little bit out. It's kind of warm still, but I don't know why it's not just super warm. So I don't know how long we are at. We're probably at about 9 or 10 minutes. We wanted to keep you guys in for as much as possible on this one. Such a cute little car. Now let's get a little flat angle, and you guys can probably see it through the lines a lot better than I can see it through the but I'm using the fog, is what I meant to say. Right there is where I gotta go, and basically get that line out without any fracture in the paint. Looks like I just did. Yes, this came out really nice, guys. It's one of those ones that, being that it's yellow, is a saving grace, because yellow is the toughest color to see dents on, bar none. It's the toughest color to find a dent on, so it hides the dents the best. It just makes it harder to see while you're doing a yellow car, but when you have the nice board and the right reflection, it's just like any other color. But like I say, nice thing about yellow is when you take that board off, it's almost impossible to find the dent, because yellow eats up light a lot. So, little art school reference for you there. And just years of experience of working on cars. So, coming back down to this last little body line where a good trained eye can still see that it needs to be cleaned up, which it's getting that treatment right now. And it's starting to come out looking very, very, very nice. This is at that point, guys, when even if there was a little tiny, I'll turn that off so I can think. Even if there was a little tiny orange peel sitting in the center of this, which there might be, I can feel the stress level that it had in the paint. So we would rather call it at a 95 to 96% mark, where the dent is gone and there's no fracture in the paint, rather than try to make that last little push and actually have it go shatter. And then you got a little crack, and then you have a worse issue than when you started. Because I do see that there is about a little 2 to 5% worth of dent remains that you can only basically see in the board. So what we're going to do is just basically minimize any taps I have here, and then call it good at the 95% mark. And pretty sure that the customer is going to be really happy, because this was, like I say, guys, this was a very high level difficulty dent. We had the heat on it the whole time, and to go back in at the very, very end and make one last push and crack the paint would be it would be going backwards. So the push that I'm making now is not severe. I'm just straightening out this line on the bottom, which I saw something that needed a little attention. And so at that point, I'm seeing what you're seeing, which is little tiny tug right there, which even I would say, oh, I'd do it off the camera. No, I'll do it right here on camera right now. Little tiny tug right here. And then I can turn the hat around. I mean, this is a dent we probably don't even need a cross check. Let's get a grip product off. Put down the umbrella, wham, that's all nice. And then let's take a look at it through a different form of light. Or natural light first. Just that's what we're looking at. Yeah, guys, if you look at it super close, you can see there is a ton of work done to that. But when you run the lines, they stay straight. I think we're straight this way too. I think really all I'm going to do is give it a nice little buff and call this one good. Yeah, when we're fighting between 90 and 95 or 98 or, oh, that's only 80%. At this point, I think we're good because we didn't crack the paint. That was a real severe dent on the body line. So if you guys like what you see, hit me up with a like. Otherwise, I'll just say the thing. This has been PDR and I'm out. Peace.